Hi guys, Dennis here. I just figured I'd check in, just tell you. Most of you have probably seen my posts. I've been working on a little Bruder Delta cat loader, skid loader, track skid loader, whatever you want to call it. This is actually my second, third, maybe fourth revision of it. One of the downfalls is always trying to find a place to put a battery. That's one of the things. It's hard to do to put a battery of any substantial size in it because of it's pretty small. The next thing is with where I used to have the battery is where the operator or the little figure used to sit. I have eliminated both those issues. I'm going to kind of show you here. Yep, got the full cab, and I actually went and added lights to it. We'll flip her over. I put in a battery door on the bottom. And we can put a pretty good sized battery in there. I ordered a 2S LiPo battery that is had to set the camera down because I couldn't shut it one-handed. I kept it kind of tucked up there, so not a lot of ground clearance interference there. And yeah, that's what I've been working on. I just made this little latch tonight. Doesn't take very long, and just held on with a screw. I can see it eventually maybe giving way. Well, maybe I'll put a lock nut and a bolt in that area too, but it's a start. And I went and added tail lights to it, and the switch is in the same spot just because I already had it made to go there anyway. The servo, some of you have asked, the servo is mounted in there and pushes on that rod, and it will lift it all the way. I was running it last night on an alkaline 9-volt battery. That battery got really hot really quick, so I just basically, all I did was use it to get my mixes all ready and my endpoint set and my reverses and whatever. I wanted it to work just like a real skid loader. The only thing is, since I did use the servo drive for the bucket, for the lift, basically it holds the boom wherever you hold the joystick. So you stop more up and down. And I set my endpoint so it won't go too far and fight. I'm trying not to get glare here. Got a bunch of full moons up here. But yeah, it's been an ongoing project. I have the auxiliary switch for the lights in here. My 6-channel FlySky receivers in here. I actually built a petition to go in here so that I could tuck all the wires on this side and not get in the way of the arm for the servo. That was a problem I had one time before. The servo arm caught a wire. Well, then pretty soon my bucket wasn't working, so I changed all that design. I used to have the receiver down in here, and then I'm running it with a Hobby Wing. Oh gosh. Well, you probably really can't see it, but I got a Hobby Wing BEC in there to run the servos and everything. And I actually went around. All I have running to the receiver for the servos running the tracks are the signal wire. The motors, then I went the positive and the negative off of the servo motors, 360 servos. I ran them directly hot to the switch. So it is actually running the 7.4 or 8.5, 7.4 volts to the servos, which these servos are rated to run 7.4. They had a rating for them. Now, I'm not going to say that they won't smoke them, But, you know, 1.5 volts is probably not going to make a big deal. If I wanted to really juice this thing up, I could take and run a 3S LiPo, small 3S LiPo battery in it. I probably never will. The traction speed on it's not super fast, but you know what, a track loader's not super fast anyway. So we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping the battery is supposed to be delivered from Amazon tomorrow. I ordered a big order of stuff through Amazon, shrink tubing and JST plugs, and that's another thing. I am using a JST plug off a battery for this. Hopefully it does what it's supposed to do, and we'll see how that works. It takes up a lot less room than an XT30 or an XT60, which all my other batteries I run in XT60s. So, well, I went a little long on the video, but hope you kind of get the feel of it. I'm really happy, the testing of it and everything. Some of you will ask, hey, what did you do here? What did you do there? Well, I'm a terrible teacher. But the servo that's on the bucket is a 360 servo. 25 kg 360 servo. And it basically will take the bucket and run it that far, and it stops. It just comes that far and stops, and then come up there and stop. Now, the only thing with using the 360 servos, I found if I'm going to put a pallet on it, you know, and carry a heavy load, these things just aren't built to do that. I've tried that, pushing it to the limits, and I end up on these deltas, I break these snap pieces off. They always break off. Now I've taken the stop bar that was here and removed it, and then I ran the whole handy dandy zip tie, drilled a hole, ran a zip tie around it to reinforce that so it won't break out all the time. This is probably the 4th or 5th boom on this machine. You know, I got a bunch of parts machines around here. I got all kinds of parts, but no booms. So I got tracks, I got all kinds of extra pieces, cabs and whatnot, buckets, but no booms. So anyway, I've really went too long. So anyway, guys, just figured I'd just pipe in here and tell you what I've been working on. Catch you guys later.